What's up, guys? Welcome to a new video. I hope you're doing well and you've been having good profitable trading weeks. For today, guys, today's video is gonna be very interesting because I'm gonna show you how to increase or compound a small account. Okay, for example, we're gonna take a $1,000 account. Okay, and in matter of about 15 trades, risking just 5%, we're gonna double it. Okay, we're gonna take it to 2,000. It's gonna be kind of like a simulation. Like, I'm just gonna show you what trades would I have taken, okay, just in a New York session and the pre-New York session, okay, which is the time in which I trade. And like, the thing I want to show you guys is like, it is possible to not over risk and at the same time compound and build up like small accounts, and not just like those other videos in which they show you like they are like just over risking, basically full margining the account. Okay, like that is not, guys, like that is not professional, let me tell you. Okay, like I've been trading the markets for a long time, and that is just like little challenges, okay, like they're doing, and I would never recommend you to risk more than 5%. Okay, so it is possible, guys, like 5%. I think it's like on the limit to risk a good amount into your account. Okay, and I would say like from 1 to 2%. Okay, but like since it's a small account, I would say it's okay to risk 5%. So I'm gonna show you guys, like I made this little spreadsheet in Excel. Okay, risking 5%, $1,000 account starting balance, and we're gonna be taking one trade per day, 1 or 2 trades per day. Okay, so that you can see, guys, like it's not necessary to like over trade and like be trading like every session all the time. Like, guys, like that is really like not professional. Like, trust me, like you're gonna burn out and you're just gonna increase your chances to lose. Okay, because the more you're gonna trade, the more you're gonna lose. Okay, so you're gonna keep it like day by day. Okay, just focus in 1 or 2 trades per day, that's it. So basically, like our stop loss is gonna be less. Okay, we're gonna be making 5% per each trade. So that means we're gonna be risking, actually we're gonna risk less, it's 4%. Okay, but we're gonna be making 5%. That's how we are gonna be compounding it with a little bit more than 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Okay, so let's say, for example, like for every 10 pips stop loss, we're gonna go for 12 pips take profit. Okay, guys, so as you can see, in a little bit more than 15 trades, 16 trades, you can double the account just risking 5%. Okay, as you can see, this is totally achievable. Like, doesn't matter, you can like do it like in 1 month or half a month, 2 weeks, or even 1 week. Okay, if you take like 2 trades per day, or that's totally achievable, guys. Okay, but I wouldn't recommend you to like just like be taking stupid trades like all day long. Okay, like you're gonna lose eventually. Okay, and yes, for this simulation, I'm just gonna be showing you like winning trades so that you can learn, because like in those other videos, like those guys like are just showing uh, like the final balance. Okay, like they're just like entering trades, but they're like not even saying like why, like the setup, like what was the logic behind it. Okay, like, so I'm gonna actually be showing you how to do it, like how to win, and the setups I would be taking in real life environment. Okay, guys, so let's start. This is a Monday, and I think here we had some news about the vaccines. Okay, so first thing I do when I come to the charts is like I'll put my levels. Okay, like I go to the higher time frames, and I start and I start plotting out what I would, the levels. Okay, so it was November 9th. Here we are. Okay, As you can see, we had this level here. In the pre-London Open, we had this level. It broke, okay? As you can see, what is happening? We had this kind of like base, okay? The price just broke above, retested, had this 1 hour candle closing above, okay? And then we had the news. But it was kind of hard to take this trade, to be honest. So what you could do is, okay, you're gonna mark these wicks, okay? By the way, here we're gonna be tracking our trades, okay? Here, this is an important level, okay, as an important supply, these wicks right here. So when you go and find setups in the lower time frame, what is going on? It's messing up. Okay, as you can see, guys, this 30-minute candle closed above, and we had like super strong bullish momentum. So it was safe to enter in this candle. Okay, as you can see, we didn't have like any traffic. We didn't have any traffic, guys. Okay, so it broke. Like each one of these lines, the light separation, it's 1 day. Okay, so as you can see, it was GJ was ranging. By the way, this is GJ. Okay, like this is a pair that I trade. I like it because of the volatility it has. Okay, the volume, it's pretty nice, and spreads are low, so you can like take good trades, quick in and out scalps. Okay, so we can take a trade here, a buy after it closed. It is a 30-minute candle, so it is pretty like good confirmation. But since we're having like huge volume, this candle is about 30 pips. So what you can do is go into the lower time frame, okay? Okay. And 15 minutes, you can find really good setups, okay? So here is when the candle closed, was here, okay? We had a long wick, or even here, guys. Actually, you could have entered here or after here, because you were in momentum, and wicks get filled when you are in momentum, okay? So either here or here would have been like a really good buys, okay? And the stop, you could have narrowed it below this candle, so it's about 17 pips, and you could have gone for at least 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Like when you are having this amount of momentum in the market, like you can totally like go at least for 2-to-1, okay, risk-reward ratio. So let's say about 40. So let's say our stop loss was about 17 pips, okay, and our TP would have been at least about 19. But in this case, we're gonna go for more, okay, and we're gonna be risking $40 in the first trade. So let's say it was like that, okay, it was 2-to-1, so you would have actually made double that amount, okay? You started with 1,000, but this trade was 2-to-1, so you made double what you would have been taking profit. So you would have been now here, okay? I'm gonna mark it in yellow so that we can know where we are at. That was the first trade, guys. Like, can you see it? Like you made, like you risked 5% and you made 10, okay, in just one trade. That's it. Now you're here. So what you can do now is wait for the next day. That's it, okay? There is no need to be taking more trades if you already won. Okay, so let's see on the next day what do we have. Here is like pre-New York, where I would start like checking the charts. And what do we have? We have a high, a new high. Okay, and here like I identify the highs and the lows of the day. Here price rejected this area. Okay, we can go into the 30 minutes. We are in November 9. Okay, just in case. What do we have here, guys? We're gonna try to find some rejections, okay, or breakouts, because that are the setups that I always look for, breakouts or rejections. Okay, here we have a double top. Here this candle, okay, like first of all you have to identify that we are in a bullish trend. Okay, we are trending up. So what do? We're gonna try to find bullish buying opportunities. Okay, guys, so this candle left this demand. Okay, wicks, just think about them as liquidity. So what does this mean, guys? This candle left this zone. Okay, and when this bearish candle tried to go down, what should have happened next was that the next candle should have broken below and continue going down, and then we would have like find a confirmation to go down. But instead we had this bullish candle closing, okay, engulfing and closing above, rejecting from this area. Plus we had the New York opening. Okay, so it was totally a good confirmation for a buy. So let's see how much would have the stop loss. Okay, stop loss would have been below this area, again like about 17 pips, and take profit above, just right into this zone. Okay, so this is about one, yeah, like I would say about one, because it's a little bit more. So let's see, we would have been risking $44 to make 55. Actually, let me mark here the first trade we made 102, right? Okay, so yeah, it was pretty quick and good trade on the 30-minute time frame. Okay, and we had clean traffic, so that was another trade, guys, that you could have taken. Now let me see if we could have taken another trade. There were a lot of opportunities actually. We could have actually taken another trade. I'm gonna remove this so that you can see. This candle rejected this high, okay, and closed below 50% of this candle. Like it was almost an engulfing candle, so it was pretty good to take a sell. Okay, it was a rejection of the daily high, guys, so we could have taken it, and we were still like a good time. Like I don't like to trade like after the second, like the 2 hours of the New York Open, because like volume starts to die down. So if you can see, we had this small like morning star kind of like formation. You could have taken a sell right after the 15-minute candle closed. We had a good rejection, okay, and stop would have been about there, like about 12 pips, and take profit. Like you could have gone here, because as you can see we had a little like base, so you could have gone like here, yeah, actually let me, yeah, we made another trade, so now we are here. Okay, now we were gonna make another $60 in this trade. Okay, and if you were trying to be a little more I wouldn't say risky trader, but like if you would want to like take more profits, a little bit more, you could have made double in here. Okay, like this was the low, so yeah, you could have made either 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 in this trade, guys. So another trade one, we would be here. Let me just change this, guys. So like, can you see how, like, I wouldn't say easy, because like in live market environment, of course it is like not so easy, but what I mean that it's easy is like just focusing into just one setup, just 1 or 2 setups, guys. Okay, like look at this, like you're already like here, like you already have about 21% in just 2 days. That's it. Like we've been trading what, like three setups, that's it. And that's like, you can totally do it, guys. Like focusing into 1 or 2 setups per day, 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame. Okay, and that's it. That's it. Like, let me just, all right, so let's continue, guys, and let me update this, the trades we have taken. The second trade was 55 and 57. And 57. Okay, let's continue to the next day. Okay, so around this time I would come to the charts, and what do we have? We made a high, this is the low of the day, huge bearish engulfing candle rejecting. Okay, as you see, it was trending up, then it broke these lows. Okay, close below we had this little trade that we could have taken. Let me see, guys, what time is it? Nah, not yet, I wouldn't have taken it, but here we did. After, look at this, guys. Okay, this is 11th of November. Why it keeps going forward? Okay, here we are. So as you can see, price made this sort of a consolidation box or base, rally, base, drop. Okay, so what can you do in a case like this? You wait for the retest. Okay, or as we call it, the first time back is the FTB. So we draw. Okay, here also, as you can see, we had a broken FDR. Okay, so you can see price made this FDR, but it failed to continue move up. Instead, it came back, made this wick and broke it. Okay, so broken FDRs have a lot of potential once they are retested. Okay, when they're broken, you're gonna wait for an FTB. You can take it is a little bit risky if you take the first tap. You could have taken it here, stop loss super tight above it, or a little bit more conservative, you just wait for a confirmation. In this case, we had this candle closing bearish, and it was sort of like an engulfing candle because it is covering the body of the previous candle. So here we can take a short position, sell, stop loss super tight, about 9 pips, that is perfect here, and the take profit would have been around this area. So as you can see guys, we have another great risk reward ratio, 2-to-1, and it happened like in the next candle. Okay, the next 15 minutes happened. Okay, as you can see, you can make, okay, whatever, I was gonna show you, like, you can make it the line chart and you can see how precise and clean was the retest. Okay, so okay, for this example, for that trade, it was a 2-to-1, so we advanced another 2 positions. Okay, so we were here, we risked $48, okay, and we made double that amount. We were gonna make 60, but we made twice, okay, because we were risking 9 pips and we made 20. Okay, so we advanced till here. Now we are 1300. Here we can just delete that. Can you see guys, like, it's just the third day and we are already here. So as long as you continue doing this, like, calm, just following your plan, taking one trade, okay, and as you can see, it's always at the same time. Okay, it's like for New York, it's pretty simple and easy. Like, you just gotta wait for the market to give you the push you want, okay, not force anything. In this day, actually, we could have taken another trade. Why? Because we had this low, okay, we had this level, price broke through it, okay, came back up, this candle closed bullish above it, but in order to take a buy, we would have to wait for a confirmation, some sort of like a retest or an FTR, okay, but instead we had a bearish engulfing candle, okay, closing back below, and we had space, we had clean traffic to the downside. Okay, we had 15 pips, okay, because this was the low or this low, and stop loss could have been like just above this candle, like the body, 13 pips. So it was another good trade, guys. We're gonna register this trade too. This one I did actually take it in the live trading. Stop loss placed above the candle and the target about this level. You could have gone either here or here, okay, so it was like, yeah, about 1-to-1. Since we already had another trade taken, I would have not wanted to take more profit because usually volume slows down afterwards, and markets have been a little kind of like rangy, not trending much unless we have some news about vaccines, etc. So let's say we could have like just around here. Okay, it was good quick trade, guys. Can you see that trades taken are like pretty good and quick scalps just based on the 30-minute, 15-minute candles, and I wait for candles to close. Okay, and usually they will happen quick in the next 15 minutes, 30 minutes maximum. Okay, so this was another trade here. Okay, let's register. Now we had 2 winning trades, right? Here we had 112 and then 67. Okay, I mean, you get the point, right? We don't have to be registering the trades in here. Like, here we have the Excel and you can see it more visually. So for example, like for the next trade, we're going to be risking $56 and taking profit for $70. Okay, so let's go back to the charts. This day was done, and for this day, let's take a look. Okay, we had a clear bearish momentum. Okay, bearish downtrend. We broke these lows. As you can see, during the Asian session, price just broke, and during the London session, it was just going down. But we had this base again. As you can see, we had this little box or base. Okay, so it's drop, base, drop. And look at the beauty. What do we have here? A retest. Or as I mentioned before, like in here, it's the first time back. Okay, so actually we had two options. In here I was already in the charts, actually since here. This was actually a very good day because we had plenty of opportunities to trade. I would say maximum 1 to 2 trades, but there are some exceptions in which you can actually take 3 trades, because since we are compounding, you can risk 1 day or 1 trade, right? So let's say for example, like we take with this trade and we're risking $56, and let's say we lose 1 trade, you just go backwards 1 step. Okay, so it is pretty safe, to be honest, like just risking 5%, and that's it. Like it's kind of safe and simple. So for example, in here we had this resistance created. Okay, and at this time I would have come to the charts and I would have seen these candles just ranging. They're just going straight, right? And we're having these rejection weeks. Price is trending down. We had this rejection again, it came to this base, to the upper side of the base. We had 33 pips to trade, so it is okay to take a trade. Okay, and we had this bullish engulfing candle, bearish engulfing candle, sorry, and anticipating that we are gonna have the New York open in a couple minutes, it was okay to take a sell. Okay, so stops above it, let's say about 15 pips, and taking profit for in here. If you want to go safe, you could have taken it here to the low of the base. Okay, that was pretty safe. And we had another trade here for this day. Okay, now we could have, look at this guys, this candle closed below. Okay, and the next candle just made a wake up and continue going down. So for example, for this trade, in case you didn't close it, you could have let it run and you could have taken basically another step on this compound chart table, or you could have entered again. Okay, another sell here on the retest around here, stop loss above this candle, also like about 14-15 pips, and to go safe 14-15 pips again. Okay, that was pretty good, quick, simple trades. You had already 2 trades. Okay, another one here, boom. And I know you would say like, oh, this is so easy, like you're like just seeing the chart. Like, yes, but like at the same time I'm explaining you why. Okay, like so that your brain gets used to it and your eyes can understand why and why I am taking these trades. Okay, like you can eventually actually learn from these, not like those other videos that they're just like compounding and taking like 100% gain just one trade. Like they're not even explaining why, guys. Like anyone can like literally just take your phone and leverage like full margin an account and take a winning trade. You know, like for me, like that is not a problem. Like I can just take a sell in here and just leave it running. Like over here, guys, can you see like 100 pips just risking 15 pips? You see, like that is not a problem for me. But I am telling you, I'm explaining you why I am taking these trades so that you can actually learn. Okay, now in here we had another trade, a good one. Let me put this one here. When price came back into this base, it was super easy and safe to take this trade. Okay, either you could have like entered on the retest or waited for confirmation, as in this example, previous example. Okay, that we waited for the confirmation candle, and we did. Okay, so here we could have waited. We had a 15-minute candle closing bearish, stop above it, super tight. Usually I like to take my trades with type stop losses. If you are entering good and precise trades, there's no need to be putting like wide stop losses. Okay, if your trades are good and precise, there's no need. So you're gonna have a good risk reward ratio. And again, like you could have taken profits at the low of this low or demand zone area. In here we have this little demand. Okay, could have taken profits there since you already took these other trades, or just like let it run. Look at this 50, like man, like run pretty good. But let's say we just take profit of around to these lows. I would say it was a good take profit. It was pretty logical. Okay, and we were still early in the session, so it was okay. And this was 2-1. Okay, guys, take a look at this. Again, we advanced 2 positions. Okay, now we would have been here. Why? Because we were risking $62 dollars. Okay, and instead of making just 77, we made this and this. Okay, now we are in the step number 12. Let me just get this off. Perfect. Okay, let's continue. Then on the next day, this was over. Okay, we took 3 trades. And why did we took 3 trades? Because we had a good daily range of price this day. Like we had a lot of moves, as you can see. Like GJ moved about 160 pips, which is pretty good. Like in a month, guys, you're gonna have just a few days like that, trust me, because nowadays with all the uncertainty going on, it's pretty hard to have like a big volume day. But okay, so that's why I'm telling you to take advantage when that happens. Okay, so in here we came to the chart around this time. Okay, we can connect the low, like this level. Okay, what happened? Price failed to continue going bullish. Instead, we had this bearish engulfing candle, retest, and continue down. So this was pretty obvious and easy. Like as you can see, like all of the trades are the same. All of the trades are happening at the same time. Okay, here you could have taken the entry when it was breaking the low of this candle. Okay, why? Because we had this bearish candle, but we still didn't have confirmation for either buys or sells until here. Because why? Because this candle, we had this bearish engulfing candle closing and breaking this level, and the previous candles and this like little supply zone, I mean, yeah, it was like a resistance, and now it's it was a support. It broke it, and now it's at resistance. Okay, and the next candle was a 50-minute candle engulfing, I mean not engulfing, but like retesting this, and the entry was on the breaker. Okay, the low with 11 pips stop loss. You could have taken this around here, 11 pips. Take a look at these guys. Like it went like 60 pips. So you can like always leave a runner as an advice, but just an example, like if you just want to take quick trades in and out, this was actually a good level. Could have been here because we had this little base or FTR in here. Okay, so this trade was pretty good too. It was a 2 to 1, 1 2. We advance again 2 positions. Okay, now we have 2 more and we're gonna make 100% of the balance. And let's see if we could have taken another trade for this day. We could have actually taken this retest. You can always adjust your levels, okay? When the session is happening, you're gonna be having fresh zones happening all the time. So you have to be adjusting them to what's going on. So let's say this candle broke it, and as you can see, guys, like I had left this zone marked in my chart, but the reason I removed it was because we had these upper wicks rejecting it and we're having this bearish momentum. So what do? Same as in here, you could have waited to a breakout. Okay, we could have taken this sell again around here and the breakout of the lows, stop loss above, and take profit. Yeah, I would say here or to these lows. If you would have just wanted to risk it all up, it's okay, since we were already like just playing with profits basically. And obviously, as you can see, guys, like this was 14 pips stop loss and almost 40 pips take profit. So you made like more than double in that trade and you reached your goal. And let's see, guys, in how many days we did it. So let's see, 1 2 3 4 5. So it's 1 week. Can you see it, guys? Can you see like the setups, how clean they are? Like they're not forced trades, they're just like easy, simple. All the trades are equally at the same time. Can you see it? Pre-New York or during the first 2 hours of the New York session, guys. Okay, so I mean, you can totally do this and you can make your little Excel sheet, or you can like just copy this or whatever and just try to do it. Be disciplined, guys. It is not so difficult, to be honest. You know the answer. It's like people that want to lose weight, they know the answer. Okay, you just stop eating crap, be disciplined, do exercise and eat healthy, guys. That's it. It's the same in trading. Like there is nothing complicated about it. Okay, this is just pure price action and like learn and understand how to read the charts, and that's it. Okay, all those guys and gurus that try to complicate things with indicators and all that shit, like they're just trying to sell crap. Okay, so just learn and understand why things happen and just follow the trend, and that's it. Okay, you're gonna do well. And if you learned something with this video, just thumbs up, subscribe. If you want me to continue making some videos like this and share my tips, okay, and strategy or whatever, then okay guys, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one.